Hey y'all, hey everyone, and welcome back. So in this video I'm going to be showing you how I created the wig for my Opal cosplay from Steven Universe. This was so much fun to make. It was a little bit challenging because I had to detangle the heck out of it, but it was so rewarding in the end. And if you want to see how I created it, keep on watching, and don't forget to, of course, like, comment, and subscribe. So getting into it, you're going to need your wig head and stand if you have one. You're also going to need some T-pins, which I picked up from the beauty supply store. You're going to need your wig, of course. This is from Charisma, but I actually got this off of eBay for like $17 or $18. It was super cheap. It was about 18 to 24 inches, somewhere within that range. It said 18, but it's like 24. Super important. You're also going to need some expressions braiding hair that is obviously white. So I got 3 packs of these, and I used all 3 packs. You're definitely going to need your bobby pins because we're going to be using quite a few bobby pins to actually attach it to our head. You're going to need your tools of attack, a hair dryer, your got-to-be spray, as well as a comb, and of course hair ties, popsicle sticks, and craft foam will also be needed for later, as you'll see. So what I'm doing here is I'm just simply putting the wig on my wig stand, and then I'm just giving it a nice little brush and comb out. And I actually use a different comb later on for the teasing process, so I forgot to mention that. But what I'm doing now is I'm just sectioning off the 2 front ponytails that Opal has. So I just take some sections, some small sections, and then just tie them using some hair ties. And then now I'm going to secure the wig, which I probably should have done before, like, you know, I did all that. But just secure the head, the wig to the wig head, and you're going to go ahead and put that at the nape of the neck, and then you're going to just put that all around so you can make sure that the wig is not going anywhere, because we're going to do a lot of pulling and teasing. So to start off, I am just taking a small section from the back of my ponytails, or starting at the top of the head, and I'm just combing that out, and then I'm taking my got to be glued spray and spraying starting from the root, and I'm just spraying a generous amount, and then I'm taking my comb and just teasing that up and down to really add some body to it. And I'm also spreading the got to be spray as I'm doing this, and just kind of like spreading it all throughout the hair. And then I'm taking my blow dryer and I'm just setting that into place. And I'm going to keep repeating this process essentially, so you just want to keep doing it until it's kind of got a little bit of body and it's able to stand on its own a little bit. So I'm just spraying front and back, teasing, and then blow drying to set that in place. And so once that is set, it's going to start taking form, as you'll see here. And then I'm going to go ahead and just tease it once again and repeat the process. So this is also a little bit of a tedious process, but it is truly worth it in the end, y'all, so you can get a really nice high ponytail going. And then once I'm satisfied with that, I'm going to go ahead and just tie it off, just so it doesn't get in the way of my other sections that I'm about to make. So I do the same process and just go ahead and section off small sections, and then teasing, spraying, blow drying, teasing, spraying, blow drying. So you get the point. So keep repeating this until you get to the bottom or the nape of the neck. And make sure as you are doing every layer, you're spraying the front and the back. Even on the previous layer, you just want to go ahead and spray that too while you're working your new layer, just so that it all sticks together and it's not just like a divided, you know, awkward like space in between each layer. So you see I'm spraying the front and the back, and then just teasing that up and blow drying that in place. And then I'm just tying that off, and then once I get to my bottom, spray front and back, tease that in place, and then I'm gonna go ahead and blow dry it and set that, and then tie it off. So this is what the ponytail looks like after all of that working and reworking. So feel free to take out the little front ponytails if you want to just make sure everything looks nice and neat, and just kind of comb through those and then replace the ponytails. And then I just give it a nice good spray of the got to be glued, and then I'm blow drying it again. So we're really using these tools like a lot during this process, as you'll see. So this is the kind of tricky part. It's not really tricky, it's just a little hard to kind of handle the hair, but essentially you want to take your first pack of hair, and it already comes tied onto a rubber band. Keep it just like that, but just unravel the braid that it comes in, and you're going to use that to just tie that around your ponytail. And you see here I'm just kind of like flipping it around, and then I'm taking a small section from the braid that we're attaching, and I'm just going to use that to wrap that around the ponytail. So not only does that give it support, but it also just masks that hair tie that we have, so to give it a nice cute little effect. And then just to give you a heads up, y'all, I'm going to be doing this, repeating the same process again, slightly different. As you'll see, there's a popsicle stick now. Now, the reason why I use the popsicle stick, 2 popsicle sticks actually, is that I needed something for support and also something for the other 2 ponytails to latch onto. So I just literally took 2 popsicles and just stuck it in the middle of that ponytail. And then I went ahead and just teased out the first ponytail and, you know, add some Got2b glue. So you just want to make sure you're teasing it out and combing it out and spreading it just so it is as big as possible, because we're going for all the drama, all of the looks in this. And so once I complete that, I'm going to go ahead and take my second ponytail, as you'll see here, and again I'm keeping it on the rubber band that it comes with, so you'll see it kind of like right here what it looks like. And I just unravel the braid, and now I'm going to actually attach that to the popsicle stick and just tie that. And then I'm taking a smaller section of that new braid and then carefully just making my way underneath the ponytail that I already have and bringing that small section around, and I'm wrapping that around the ponytail as well. So again, that's going to give it support so it has something to latch onto and will not come off. And it also makes it look neater and cuter, I feel. And then while I do this, I'm gonna go ahead and start adding some bobby pins just into that ponytail, just so that that ending part does not come out. And the braid was so tight that I made that I actually had to like use the back of a brush to like jam it in. So yeah, just give you a heads up, you might have to do that, you might not. But I'm gonna go ahead and just tease out the hair with my hands just to really separate that, and you see that the hair is growing. It looks so awesome right now. And I was like, you know what, I could definitely stop here, but you know, all the drama. So I just added a 3rd pack and did the same exact thing. So now we're gonna go ahead and add the little gold detailing at the bottom of her 2 pigtails. So I just take some craft foam and I cut it into these rectangular shapes, and I'm gonna go ahead and put that aside. But what you want to do is just fluff out and pull out some of those some of the hairs of the pigtail, of each pigtail, just to kind of give it that little bell effect that she has going on. She also has these like little swoopy swoops, but I didn't really add those. So just to keep that in place, I spray it with the Got2b glued. And now I am ready for my, what are these called? Pigtail holders? Yeah, sure. So these little gold things, I go ahead and I attach it to the hair tie, because I actually didn't want to damage the hair. I do have plans to maybe use this hair for something else, but we'll see. And I just glue it using hot glue. So just be very careful, because hot glue is of course hot, and yes, I definitely burned myself, but I no longer have feeling in my hands, so it's okay if I do it. But no, so I went ahead and just carefully glued the detailing around itself, and then that is basically it, y'all. This is what it looks like, and I absolutely have this is like one of my most proudest cosplays I've ever done before. So I hope you all enjoyed that, and thank you so much. Leave some comments down below, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.